honor America, please join in the singing of our national anthem. Representing the three-time Stanley Cup champion New Jersey Devils, Arlette.
I feel like I'm at a game. Oh my gosh. Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say, does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the
Oh god, it's gonna be great for the drive tomorrow.
I hear Shorts guy's chair in my ear.
I know, I moved.
Yeah, we're gonna get complaints. What a intro to the Sunday edition of the Let's Go Devils podcast.
Yeah.
Sam Wood sounds like a flat tire.
Yeah.
The Woomobile done broke down.
Yeah, too many body shots. Too many.
Yeah,
Yeah, I
body
heard Sam was
shots.
doing body shots at American Whiskey today. That's what
9
happens on
hours
Football
worth.
Sunday.
Yeah.
9 hours worth of body shots.
Yeah.
I like the new T-shirt there, Shorts guy.
Thank you. I wore it last
Yeah,
night. It was a hit.
I have not seen that one yet.
Yeah, this is a 1-on-1 so far.
I was hoping to get one and wear it last night, but
Yeah, well. Unfortunately, Sam, I haven't had much time to do it.
Oh, okay.
But I'll make
okay.
you one. Don't worry.
That's
I'll get you
okay,
one.
Shorts guy. So, well, should I go through my monologue or should we just go to the podcast?
With that kind of enthusiasm. Yeah,
Monologue. I want to hear how cranky
Yeah.
Sam is.
Coming to you live from the Primetime Radio Studios in beautiful New Jersey. We got Beer Baron on the mountaintop where he belongs because the Devils are in first place. We got Shorts Guy and his, he's on the top of New Jersey. And Scotty, a Sirius XM Liquid Metal, is Beverly Hills Palacio Estates.
That's right.
On Facebook Live, YouTube Live, Twitter Live, and Twitch. On the Let's Go Devils Network. All right, now I don't have to do my my fake radio voice. But the Devils face the Rangers, Predators, and the Flyers this week after an eventful week of hockey. A lot of ups and downs, a lot of booing, a lot of throwing objects on the ice, both good and bad.
Right.
I'm
Don't forget about the
excited.
good.
Yeah, no, I'm only going to talk about the good right now because Jack Hughes gave the Devils fans a reason to celebrate and a reason to throw hats on the ice with his natural hat trick.
The
He
natty.
is looking great.
Oh yeah.
If anybody had doubts on Jack Hughes, he said, Nico, hold my beer. I am going to take the scoring lead from you in terms of goals. That's what
You
happened.
cannot be the only one in double digits, Nico Heischer. I am Jack Hughes.
And Sammy,
Is that what you meant to
Sammy
say,
and I got
Samu?
this.
Well,
Sammy and I got to see that second goal like right up close. It was
oh
great.
yeah. Why don't you describe that, Shorts guy? Because I'm still like it was an actual.
Hit him in the face.
It was an actual
In the
privilege
face.
just to watch that go in live, right
Yeah.
there, down in the lower section.
So Jack took it down to the corner, basically from the goal line, threw it at the net. It was one of those things where he knew that there would be a hole there based on how the goaltender was going to play that angle. That's that new style of goaltender, and it leaves that upper corner. But like Scotty keeps saying, he hit the side of the mask and went into that hole, which I'm sure the goalie was not wanting to do. But with that style of play that the goalies play now, playing that angle, it always is going to leave something. So it's kind of a game of odds, basically, if you're going to stop it or not from that angle. But I think Jack just whipped it at the net as best he could. It was a seeing eye shot, hit the mask, went right in, and it was great. Loved it. Loved seeing it.
I love that you guys were at the game last night, both of you.
Yeah, it was a good time.
I saw you went up and said hello to Pete because
Yes, we did.
Sam posted an awesome video of Pete doing the VTech chant, and
It was cool. It
dude,
was really
very
awesome.
cool.
And you know what Pete said? For all you geeks out there, there is a delay when he does that VTech chant on the organ because it takes time from the organ to get to the loudspeakers. Which, by the way, their sound system, the upgrade, it's a noticeable
great.
difference. Noticeable difference. It doesn't hurt your ears. You feel the. I don't know. It just I don't know. It feels
you
better.
feel the
Power.
bass.
Yeah.
You feel the
Feel the
power
bass.
right in the
It feels
right
powerful.
in your
It
loins,
feels real powerful.
But what Pete said was,
through the loins.
In your loins or your groins?
Yeah. Your
Where's
loins.
69
Yes.
Mega? 69 Mega's back in the chat room.
Yeah, loins and groins all day.
but Pete said that there is a delay when he presses on his keyboard and he has to sync it up with the crowd chanting VTech. So, it's just these little things that you look at that what they do behind the scenes. And I thought Pete and TJ the DJ doing the Piano Man as well. That was another video that I took, and just I thought it was just a great atmosphere. It was just fun. The fun is back.
Yeah, absolutely.
The
It
Rock.
was definitely fun.
So can we talk about a few important things that happened over the past week? One of them being Bastion getting checked by TJ Oshie, and possibly, more than likely, there hasn't been an official word that's come out from the Devils, but it seems like he's gotten
UBI.
a UBI, an upper body injury. For those that don't know what UBI means, someone's like he's got a urinary tract infection. No, it's a UTI.
I think that's
so-
urinary bladder infection over there. I think that's
Yeah,
what UBI is.
That TJ Oshie hit him right in the groin and the loins and gave him a UBI.
Get the UBI. When you get it,
No.
in there, and you get it in there too. It's both of them infected.
Both ways. Two ways. The two Utes.
Two ways.
Anyways, so before we go totally off the rails, so
Too late.
it is believed that he has a separated shoulder. It depends on how bad the separation is. They
Probably.
did say
Did
that.
you see his arm afterwards?
Well, yeah, it looked like
I
I
totally
thought he had a
missed it.
concussion at first because the way he came off the boards, it looked like he was like a little like loopy, like a little like knocked
It was
silly.
just like dangling
Well,
there,
that-
like off, like to the side, just like.
Well, if he needs surgery, he's going
Didn't
to be
look
out
good.
5 months. That's what I'm trying to get to.
Jeez.
So we're hoping that it's not that. But if he needs surgery, it's not going to be good. Think about what happened to Jack. I don't think it's going to be as severe as Jack because Jack got ragdolled right onto his shoulder. Bastion just took a hit from Oshie. So, hopefully it's not that bad.
It didn't look good. I'll say that.
No.
Yeah, I totally missed it, so I can't make a comment on what I thought it looked like. But anytime it's you have a separated shoulder, and
It looked crushed.
He's been doing well,
say
which
that.
sucks.
Like it was just all slumped over. It was just kind of floating in the wind, like Ace Ventura 2 when he gets hit with the Qatari darts and stuff like that, and he can't move his arms.
Oh yeah, best. Yeah.
Like
it's in the bone. It's in the bone.
One of them is one of his arms was like that after that, and you could see they replayed it. You could see the immediate immense pain on his face of just So I bleeped to myself.
I had a hockey.
Let's see. I see Beer Baron got excited there. I was like, did he say that?
Yeah.
On
Oh,
the podcast?
did you let it go? Did you let it slip?
I had a hockey player that his shoulders separated often, which is not good.
Mm-hmm.
But it happened once in a game, and he was like, "Yeah, my shoulder's out." And he's walked over to like a partition in the bathroom and just went, whack, and
80s
put it right back
action
in.
movie. 80s action movie.
Yep.
Who's dude? You were coaching Mel Gibson.
Lethal Weapon.
From
Mel
Lethal
Gibson.
Weapon.
Yeah.
Oh.
Was his last name Riggs?
No, it's not.
Oh my god, that's brutal. To be a kid, they have doctors trainers that can do that for you instead of a bathroom stall.
No, we didn't have any trainers there. It was an away game, so.
Oh my god, that is wild.
Yeah.
Yeah. So now the question is, if he's obviously going to be out for a while, and you would assume that they're going to probably bring Holtz back up to the team and give him another shot. Well, I mean, I'm assuming. I could be wrong. They can bring up Thompson. They can bring up a few other guys, but I would be inclined to say that they're going to try to bring Holtz back up. And if they bring him back up, this could be his opportunity to be like, all right, well, here's your second shot this season.
Mm-hmm.
Do you think it's a smart move to try to bring Holtz back up, or do you think they should try to give somebody else a crack at the lineup?
Man, well, the idea that you can probably move Zetterlund down to that now third line, the way they've been playing and the way they were, where they were in the lineup, they were considered the third line the other night. I think you can move Zetterlund to that line, and he can fill in that gap for a while. And then that leaves you with an open spot for someone like Holtz. If it's a short stint, like if he's not really needs surgery or anything like that, they might just give someone else, the cup of coffee kind of deal and leave Holtz playing because he's been sitting in the stands for so long. And it was obvious like him and Ball needed to go back and start getting like into some games and stuff like that.
Yes, Peter, we're live.
Of course we are, Peter. Come on, Pete.
Yeah.
Come on, Pete.
So
that would be. We gotta see what it is. If it's long term, bring him up. Bring up Holtz, because then he's gonna get games. And he's gonna get action. If it's only gonna be like 3 or 4 games, then just whatever.
But there has to be somebody.
Andreas Janssen.
No. Well.
No, I will not let you do that. No,
don't you
if it's
dare bring up his name.
It's
well,
I think that's probably what you're going to see.
To call him up,
but it's a long time.
Short guy. I don't know if I'm correct about this, but I could be wrong. If they bring up Janssen, does he have to clear waivers to go up, or is it only to go down?
No, man, that's a good question.
Who's going to claim him at that cost?
Yeah,
You never know.
I don't think we'd have to worry about him getting claimed.
Go for it if you want to. Yeah, if you want to claim him and take his salary, sure, no problem.
Yeah, I mean, we would lose at least part of that salary, which would be nice. It's all going to make a difference, like Scotty said. I completely agree. It's a matter how long it's going to be, and if it's going to be longer than a couple games, well, yeah, then maybe Holtz is your guy. But
Clark,
they're also going to,
that's another one too.
Yeah, I mean,
Thompson,
they're going to take the best man, the best first man up, I guess is the best way to say it. So whoever that person is, that's who they're going to take.
I'm a little biased, but I want Johnson back up at the big leagues.
No, I know you do.
Oh yeah.
You just want more calls at doing football, more chances of doing football calls. That's all. Did Mrs. Wu talk to you about that, Sam Wu?
Back from Utica, it's Andre Johnson. Back in the lineup. Devils need wide receivers. Here comes Johnson. Sitting in the press box, just watching everybody else like Alexander.
Good, look at you, Sam Wu. Whoa,
Nice
someone went to
suit.
comedy class tonight. Timing. It's all about timing.
Timing. I like the Utica throwback jersey. I'm actually on the Utica website right now because I'm trying to look up. I'm trying to look
That's
up
right,
some
Peter.
stats.
I was spotting those dimes left and right. They were mailboxes, you idiot. I didn't have the heart to tell you. Or they were raccoons or something like that. I can't remember.
Wait, what? What are you talking
It's
about?
a George Costanza line. He's talking about spotting dimes on the highway.
Oh. All right.
They were mailboxes, you idiot.
Oh, there we go. Stats. Jeez. You make everything so hard to find. Oh, you
Dude,
guys
yeah,
talk
the
amongst
Utica
yourself.
website's
This is going to
difficult.
take me forever.
What
Yeah,
are you
that
looking up
Utica
over there?
website is difficult.
I'm
looking up
just
stats
trying to look
for,
up stats. 20.
Oh,
this
for
can't
who?
be right.
For AHL team?
This is last year. I don't want last year. I want this year.
Their website is not easy. I was on it a couple of
It's
days ago.
not.
Their website's difficult.
Beer Baron is the
to find
official
anything.
statistician of the Let's Go Devils podcast over here.
Not
so this
at
is why
all.
we never have stats.
Not at all. Well, Brian Pinho.
Give him some analytics.
You know.
Let's watch how this one goes.
Oh, Nolan Foote. We could bring Nolan Foote back up. He's got 6 goals and 4 assists, and he's a whopping -3. Utica's actually
Nolan-
not playing.
Graham
hasn't been
Clark
playing that,
is there.
that great.
Tice Thompson is there. Alexander
Graham
Holtz is
Clark,
there.
Tice Thompson. Maybe Tice Thompson sees what his brother's doing. He's like, man, I'll show him what the Thompson name is all about. And he goes out there and he starts playing like his brother.
I think if it's a long-term injury, though, I think you'll see Holtz. Because he's the one who made the club out of training camp and everything else. I think they'll give him a shot.
I don't know if that's a guarantee.
If it's a long term, I think so. If it's short term, I think you'll see a Clark or a Thompson or something like that instead.
Does Mason Geertsen make a comeback to the Devils and just start pummeling people in the Rangers and then go back home?
We're gonna keep him just outside of the bench area so he can jump on at any point. We all know that's how it goes. That's what's gonna go on there.
Holtz has 2 goals and 2 assists for 4 points in how many games? In four games.
Talking to the
Boy,
microphone.
He has. Yeah, Holtz has 4 points down in the Ute.
Since he's
In
going
3
back?
games. In 3 games, he has 4 points. He loves the AHL. That guy can light up the AHL.
Yeah, we got to see if he can do it at the NHL level. That's the main thing there. And like Short Sky was talking about a few weeks ago, I know when me and him were on here, like he needed to get those practice reps with the NHL team to get up to the speed where Coach Ruff wanted him to be. Is he there now? Is that why they sent him back down? Were they expecting to make a trade of someone and it didn't play out the way Tom Fleecegerald was expecting? And so they sent him back down to get him into games? I'm not sure.
And he'll get
But I'd
those
like to see that
opportunities
shot.
if they bring him up and it's a long-term thing. He'll get those opportunities, and it's going to be his position to lose at that point. Or he's going to have to prove why they should keep him up, when this injury's over. But he's going to have to step up to this if he's going to get these opportunities.
Yeah, that's definitely true. And I mean, like that's the thing too is, you want to see him really take the opportunity. If he gets it, you want to see him take the opportunity and run with it because that kid has one hell of a shot. And if we
Oh,
can get
yeah.
him going, if you can get him going and he starts playing at an NHL level, and you could add that to the team, that's like a trade deadline acquisition right there without having to do anything to get it. So hopefully he steps in and he starts saying like, all right, I'm not going to, because you have to think he's not going to get that many more opportunities. Either they're going to just, keep him down
Well,
to
he's
AHL.
only drafted last year.
Well,
Jeez.
listen, yeah, I'm not saying forever. I'm not saying forever. I'm saying for this year.
You're dead to me. Off the team, Holtz.
Off the team. You can't do anything right. You can't.
No
even
more
tie your own
development for
skates.
you. You're gone, kid. You're gone. Pack your bags.
I love that they have like some old timey, like Ruff sounds like he's from Bayonne. Get out of here, kid. You were never gonna make the team anyways. And he puts his cigar out on his chest, like something real authoritative.
You're a bum, Rock. You're a bum. Chase the chicken. Chase the chicken. You gotta catch the chicken, Rock.
Training montage of Alexander Holtz's training montage.
Was that Rocky? What? That was Rocky 2, right? When he has him chase the chicken, I think that was Rocky 2.
Supernova Bayonne.
All right.
Oh, that's
I got some friends in Bayonne.
That's an interesting need to pair Holtz with Mercer as he can carry the defensive weight. Maybe Igor too. That's not actually a bad idea.
Yeah,
that's a good idea.
I like that idea.
It gives them another threat to shoot and score. We've seen Igor Sharangovich really actually starting to make some chemistry with Fabian Zetterlund. We've seen them connect on a couple of the more recent goals for the Devils. I believe in the last game too, didn't they? Right? Wasn't that Zetterlund who was around back and sent, or was it Igor that was around back?
McLeod.
Sent it to...
No, it was McLeod. McLeod sent that puck out front. That bum.
You're right. It was McLeod. I got it right here. You're right. And then Zetterlund. All right, I already know the answer to this from you guys, but I'll ask you anyway. And everyone else on YouTube Live and Facebook Live, Twitter Live, and Twitch. Do you like the Sellies? Obviously, Zetz got pretty excited, scoring that goal, really putting the final nail in the coffin right there on the Capitals for that game. Just boom, locking it down with that fifth goal. Do you like seeing the Sellies in modern hockey?
Can I say something to TJ Oshie? TJ Oshie got all pissed off and bent out of shape because
you're a bum, Oshie. You're a bum.
Because of that celebration. Has he ever seen Alexander Ovechkin score a goal when a team is already up 7-2?
Yeah, right.
I don't care if the Capitals could be up like 10-0, and Ovechkin will score a goal and he celebrates like he just won the cup. That's because he plays with passion. The dude scores a goal and he gets pumped up about it. This kid, he's still fresh in the league, dude. Cut him some slack. He scored a goal against you guys who we haven't been able to beat in forever, and he's a little pumped up. Let him be pumped up, dude. Let the guys have personalities. That's what I say. Like, it doesn't have to get over the top, but let them have fun. Like, go out there and sell it. Who cares?
Supernova with the Gato. That's right. They celebrate with some Gato.
Gato.
Gotta get some Gato. Maybe play some NHL 2K. Won't buy Dawson Mercer any beer. I'm Jack Hughes. Thank you, everybody.
That was way too enthusiastic to be a Jack Hughes interview. You have to really hate what you're saying.
I can't remember what Maddie asked him like right at the beginning. He just turned and he's like, "What do you mean?"
And I love how he pieces out at the end of every interview. Yeah. He never says goodbye. He's just like, and
he's gone.
And he's gone.
Gotta get some Gato for the Sellies,
You're checking so bad. Hey, God.
Oh, man. I mean, all of my impersonations are bad. We kidding over here.
I'm surprised your Jack Hughes impersonation isn't, I don't like to score goals unless I do it in a bunch. And then I'm out. See you later. Got to get Gato.
Gotta get Gato.
A lot of your impersonations sound like that.
Gonna get some Gato. Gonna play some NHL 2K. get ready for the third period.
That's good.
Oh man. Yeah, I like Igor's. I like all celebrations. I love Jack Hughes' celebration. Throw your stick in the crowd. That was still tops.
It's
I
still
like
one
that
of the
one.
best.
Oh, bring back the Sellies. Remember when who was it? Was like Teemu Solani would ride his stick down like halfway through the ice, like waving to the crowd after he'd score a goal. Like, come on, bring it back. Have a little fun.
Timo Solani had some of the best ones. He said one of them he used to take his glove off and turn his stick around and like shoot it down. That was one of the best ones.
The duck hunt. The duck hunt. I bring back the Yager salute. I like the Yager salute. That was always that stick on fire.
Come on. You got touchdown celebrations. You let guys do their bat tosses in baseball.
Yeah.
NBA, they always celebrate dunks. Let them do some goal celebrations. I don't know why that's like so
there's nothing wrong
taboo.
with it.
Chill. Gato and chill is the new norm.
Gato and chill. Supernova.
I will say Gato all day tomorrow at work.
Oh,
God.
Gato and
Yeah,
chill.
dude. By the way,
It's the new Ben and Jerry's flavor.
Holla with
Singer.
Holla with Hughes has been awesome. Holla's been like just setting them up left and right, and he's
And
not scoring goals, but yeah, and he's doing great. He's taking all of his face. Just take these face offs. I'll let you have some of my Gato in between periods.
Yeah, we'll Gato and chill after. Play some NHL 2K.
I like you go 2K. NHL 2K.
Chell or Chell
break
2K.
Out,
Chell
break
2K.
out the Chell, bro. Break out the Chell,
bro.
No, you wouldn't even understand half the things he says because you're not cool with the lingo, man.
I don't understand half the things he says. I just think they sound awesome. I'm like, all right, cool. Yeah, I want to get some Gato and chill. Oh man, that's got to be like the new pickup line in hockey. Yo, girl, Gato and chill.
Gato and chill.
Off the rails.
He is sponsored by Gatorade, but he doesn't even pronounce it all the way. He's so cool. He can be like, yeah, we have an understanding. Gato and I, we have an understanding.
Gato, we have an understanding. Gato and chill. Gato with others is okay. All right.
On an off day.
He just made them a fortune coming up with the old Gato there. Yeah, Dave said, yeah, we need some Gato and chill new flavor. We need some Gato and chill shirts as well.
Oh, that could be done. I'll come up with something tomorrow.
Oh, Sam, please hashtag this episode Gato and chill. All right, please.
Yeah,
please
change the name.
That hashtag
Devils
is
face the Rangers,
now.
Predators, Flyers this week. They better win all three of these games this week. That's all I can say.
Mm-hmm.
Mm.
But especially the Rangers game.
Did you see the amazing disrespectful move by Leon Draisaitl at the end of the Oilers-Rangers game? How he was skating past after he just scored that I think it was a power play, but they just scored a goal to go up 4-3 after being down 3-0. He was skating by Trouba, and Trouba had his back to him, and Truba's stick was in Draisaitl's way, and he just grabbed his stick and threw it. And Trouba didn't even do anything. He just he looked so dejected. He looks like somebody just came up and shoved his face into mud and was like, "Eat this, kid," and walked away. It was pretty great. It was wonderful, actually.
I didn't see that. I'm surprised Trouba didn't go after him, though.
No, Trouba didn't go after him because they just, yeah.
Yeah, I guess they just lost. Never mind. I'm thinking it happened mid-game. Or else there would have been a melee.
Peter's going to ask his wife to Gato and chill.
Gato and chill?
Dude, Peter, let us know how it goes.
See how it goes.
Yeah. That's the new, Jack Hughes does it. Come on, baby. Gato and chill.
Yeah, we better smoke the Rangers tomorrow. Just absolutely
Oh,
smoke
absolutely.
them.
Oh, I hope so.
Please, God. After all this winning,
I'm going to be on Hockey on Tap with Billy Dean in the middle of that game, so we better be doing something really good against them. Yeah.
Dude, if the Devils score, you have to do something like just ridiculous every time. Or something obnoxious. Something obnoxious. Do you have the horn still?
I do have the horn, yeah.
You do the horn.
That'll scare the crap out of the cat. I don't think she'll appreciate that one.
They do have. Listen, talking. The Rangers, they're big guys, they're big guns are what's coming through for them right now. I'm not gonna lie, I haven't really followed that much Ranger stuff throughout the season so far. I mean, we haven't played them yet. No. And yeah, I've been busy enjoying the Devils winning 13 games in a row. But I mean, just looking at the quick scouting report over here, Zibanejad, Panarin, Adam Fox, they're all right there with like 24. Zibanejad has 23 points, but Panarin, 19 assists. Adam Fox has got 18 assists. Zibanejad's got 10 goals, 13 helpers over there. The Rangers are, if they got Shesterkin in goal, they're going to have a chance to win because he's a quality goaltender. So the Devils do have a knack for peppering teams with shots over here. And hopefully they continue to do the same tomorrow night and use their speed. I think they could. Now, some of those top guys for the Rangers have some speed as well, but I think overall the Devils are much faster.
You have to be careful with the transition. That's the thing is if you're watching this past game and a couple games recently, the Devils have been getting caught trying to pinch a little too much or just leaving opportunities for the other team to have some odd man rushes where it didn't feel like they were doing it as much earlier in the year. VTech has been bailing them out big time. And listen, I can tell you, I've been so impressed with his play, but we can't have a period where you're letting up 15 shots on goal. Yeah. I mean, we're getting our looks too, but at the same time, like there's been a couple games where he's been standing on his head and the Devils are letting up, 10 plus shots in a period, and that's unacceptable.
It catches up with you eventually as a goalie. It definitely catches up with you. So, they're going to have to, like you said, stop that eventually because it's just going to wear him out at some point, or he's going to tweak something. And even though Schmid came in and did very well, I wouldn't want to have to ride him for, through the January, February time period, real critical time. So, yeah, they just got to watch what they do defensively and just give him some more support. But I do love the fact that he's able to bail the team out because I feel like we just haven't had that in the last couple of years. So the fact that we have a goaltender that they can rely on is great, but you also don't want to rely too much on that goaltender either, as far as, knowing that goaltender is going to bail you out all the time.
Well, also, the Rangers are going to have Shesterkin going here. I mean, he's a 10-3-3 record, 249, 914 save percentage over here. But the Rangers do have a very effective penalty kill. The Devils are actually 8th and the Rangers are 9th. So, Devils have shown to be able to score some very timely special teams goals. The Rangers overall are actually higher ranked. They're 16. We're actually 21st. Well, we've had some struggles on the power play here and there. But, they're 16th, so they're right there in the mid. One advantage where we might be able to get them is they're pretty weak in faceoffs. And we know some of our guys can dominate, like Nico and Holla and Mikey McLeod as well. So that could be a really big advantage for us, winning possession of the puck. The Devils, when we have the possession, we can dominate. I know that's kind of a stupid saying there, but when the Devils get their possession, last year they would just give it away immediately. Now they hang on to the puck. They're able to break Nico Hischier, Jack Hughes, Jesper Bratt, even McLeod and Bastian. We'll see how he's doing, but Miles Wood, you have a lot of guys that can actually haul up, bring the puck into the zone. Dawson Mercer, Yegor Sharangovich, they're able to have that possession more often. And if you're winning more faceoffs, obviously it's going to give you a better advantage. And having Marino, on the back line over there, as well as Dougie Hamilton, the way they have been just on point with their outlet passes. You now have two guys on the defensive side as well that have just been lethal with that. And if you go down to your third pairing, Damon Severson hasn't been that bad. He just hasn't had a lot of ice time because Marino's just been dominant out there. But his passing is so crisp, and he gets it out of the zone. Devils don't lose possession. Having that big face-off advantage may come into a big factor into this game. Sorry, did I hit you with actual analysis? You're just like, wow, God.
I was trying to take it all in.
Wait a minute, you're gonna do a stupid impression at the end of this, or what? What's going on? I'm waiting for the punchline here.
No punchline.
But yeah, Kreider's hot. He's got 3 goals in his last 5. So we know Jackie Boy's got 4 in the last 5, and 3 of them came last game. So Nico Hischier, 5 points, 6 points in the last 5 games, 5 assists. Dougie Hamilton's a +8 in the last 5. It's the big boys for the Rangers. Kreider, Fox, Zibanejad, Panarin. That's what I feel like. If you can contain them, can they roll a full 4 lines as well, the way the Devils can or have been this season? We're gonna find out.
It's definitely going to be a good game. I think we're finally going to see my hope is I would love to see the Devils just to dominate and put it away, but it could be a very exciting game and like a knockdown, drag out type of game where it's just back and forth. So, you got 2 goalies playing very well. So that's for me. I love seeing that, but I just want to make sure that we beat the Rangers and Shesterkin looks like garbage. That would be nice.
That would be beautiful.
That would be great.
Beautiful.
We'll see how it all plays out, but I think the Devils definitely have an advantage here with being able to roll 4 different lines effectively.
Oh yeah,
and getting that scoring that's spread out. You can see how it's just destroying the Edmonton Oilers, like it destroyed the Edmonton Oilers in the playoffs last year. They had 2 guys that actually got to 30 points and they didn't get past the second round. It's like, what? Are you kidding me? It's their whole team, though, and we've seen the Devils take advantage of that.
Yeah, we're getting secondary scoring, which is everything you need. So if we can continue that, and especially against the Rangers, it's like who the hell do you try to stop? Like the game plan against us has got to be so hard because the speed and you don't have anyone that actually like you're saying with Edmonton, like, all right, try to pin down McDavid and see if you can hold him. But for us, it's like, all right, well, who do you pin down? Okay, you're going to pin down Jack, but then like 3 other guys pop up in his place. It's like, holy crap. So that's should be good for us tomorrow.
Yeah, and that's been the beauty is rolling 4 lines. And that's what we're hoping that, if Bastian's going to be missing time, whoever they bring into that place is going to be able to step in and contribute right away. To kind of circle back to like that conversation that we're having before, you have to hope that whoever it is, that the team doesn't miss a beat, because you don't want to go out there rolling 3 lines and you go out to put out that 4th line with the, whoever XYZ is out there now, and they become like a liability, or there's like a lull, or there's like just, it doesn't fit. Do you know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. So my hope is whoever they do bring up, and don't forget, they could do what they did early in the year, where they could have another defenseman come up. Like maybe they bring Ball back up and they roll an extra defenseman and then just double shift either Jack or Nico. So, they double shifted Jack, and I forget who else.
Yeah, Jack.
I think it was just Jack.
It was definitely Jack.
But so that's a possibility too. So if they don't think that they have somebody that they want to bring up right away. But I don't think that necessarily will be the case, because when they put Holtz and Ball in Utica, they don't have anybody just kind of hanging around in the press box right now. So I don't know. I'm surprised they haven't made that call up yet. I know they had an off day today, though.
Yeah, with today being an off day and Sunday, and with the game tomorrow, I wouldn't be surprised if they just roll with what they got for now and double shift Jack for Monday, and then potentially is the Predator game Wednesday? I'm going to assume. I haven't actually looked at the calendar. Yeah, they're going to probably have to make that call up. The advantage is Utica is only like 5 hours away, so
Predator game
getting
is
someone
Thursday.
here. What's up?
Oh,
Predator game is
Predators
actually on Thursday. Yeah, so they have
Okay.
3 days. So they have the 2 days off, Tuesday and Wednesday off.
Okay. All right, cool. So that'll be the call up will probably come. I mean, if it comes tomorrow, my guess is whoever it is won't be there in time for the game.
Yeah, they might just roll. What's his name? Witherspoon out there. 7
no,
D-men.
Could.
No, Witherspoon just got sent to Utica.
Oh, he did.
Yeah, I just saw
I
that.
didn't even
I
hear
literally
that.
just read that. Yeah,
Oh, really?
yeah.
I did not see that. Okay, then I don't know.
It may just be Jack double shifting tomorrow. It's
It
worked
could
in the
Play a
past.
guy
so
short.
It could
For
be.
tomorrow, they
Hopefully,
might have
maybe
to.
Bastion. Maybe Bastion just needed it pop back in like Lethal Weapon.
Oh! And then he's gonna have a pet koala, and then one of the Rangers is gonna kill the pet koala, and it's gonna send him like over the deep end. And then who's the oldest player in the Devils? Somebody's gonna Severson's gonna be like, "Man, I'm too old for this stuff." It's gonna be great. I'm really excited.
That's gonna be Lindy Ruff, or is he like the captain? He's like the police captain.
Can we say congrats to Lindy Ruff? We didn't mention it yet, but Lindy Ruff getting his 800th win as the head coach in the NHL.
That's right.
That's a
Yes,
huge.
he
That's
did.
a huge
Yes,
milestone.
he did last
A
night.
huge milestone. Oh man. Okay. The more I see this, the more I like it. That retro reverse jersey for the Florida Panthers.
That's the
Mhm.
winner.
It is pretty nice. But did you see the pad setup?
I saw it real quick. Yeah, I saw it real quick.
I'm gonna send it in the old.
Yeah, I like the Florida one.
Boom.
The blue with the palm trees.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
that setup is sick.
it's nice. It's very
Marc
nice.
Andre Fleury's got a sick setup for Minnesota's as well. So I love the fact that pads don't need like weeks and weeks of break-in anymore. So you can have these extra sets of pads to match these other jerseys. But yeah, that jersey's that Panther jersey I think is the winner of all of them.
Yeah. I gotta say I did see the Vegas glow in the dark ones, and that was kind of cool when they came out into the ice and the whole the front of the jersey was glowing. But anyways, Scotty, you know a good joke. Max wants to know if you know a good joke, Scotty.
None that I can tell on this show.
Oh, Grant Marshall
Yeah.
would.
Grant Marshall would. Yeah.
He wouldn't even hesitate.
Nope.
Sorry, I'm just looking to see if there were
the
any
Rangers
other
blowing a
things
3-goal
about
lead.
Witherspoon. Didn't get into
Getting
any games. Yeah.
sent to the AHL. Yeah, no, he got sent to the AHL.
Monday
he got
morning.
sent to Utica.
Yeah.
So
This morning. Yeah.
I don't
So it's
understand.
either A, they play shorthanded, or they get someone else
Bastion's not
up,
that bad.
or Bastion's not that bad. Yeah.
Or like, Bastion, get back out there. You big dumb oaf. And he's like, all right, coach, here I go. I got it. And he goes out there and he does well.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, we'll find out tomorrow. About it.
Yeah, we're gonna find out tomorrow.
morning.
Yeah.
Yeah, sometime around
If
6.
now wait, so if they do recall someone tomorrow morning, though, they can still play, right?
Would assume so.
Yeah.
It's gonna be a long trip, real long trip.
Fire up the bus, boys. We're gonna send them. We're gonna send them over.
Well, I wonder if they have them flying out and then they just make the announcement tomorrow.
They could do
So they're
that.
calling
Yeah, I was thinking
somebody
that too.
I'm sure they can.
It does. Max is right. You know what? The thing about it too is, I wouldn't be shocked, but it just worries me when you go shorthanded like that. Like it's still early in the season, so you would figure that if you do double shift Jack, he'll be fine. But I don't know, man. I maybe they're just looking to do it against the Rangers, and they're going to figure something out. It is kind of curious why they haven't done anything, or why they haven't made any announcements, or why they haven't made any call ups yet. Like you said, maybe it's just Bastion isn't that bad,
Well,
and they're like,
also,
he'll be a week out.
They were in Charlotte last night. I'm looking at the Utica website. They were in Charlotte last night, so they could have had someone
It's a
come
little
up.
closer. Okay.
Yeah, it's a little closer, and we're kind of on the way.
Just scoop them up.
So they could have had some.
Could be Foot.
And make a detour.
Could be Clark. Could be Thompson. Could be Holtz. At one point, they were rolling 7 defensemen. Maybe they're just calling Ball back up and putting him into the lineup like they had that for that little stretch.
Yeah, but you know what? Here's another question for you that I want to pose out there. Do the Devils players have the hatred for the Rangers like they used to? And do they have a hatred for the Flyers like they used to? You got to think about the Rangers have owned us especially last year. I'm hoping that this game is one of those games that they come out flying. And I hope the game against the Flyers, you don't want the Predators game to be like a letdown game in between these two because it's 2 big rivalry games. But I hope they remember what the Flyers did to them on opening night because I sure do. I know all the fans do.
For sure.
You remember how they embarrassed you?
I'm sure they'll bring it up this week. I'm sure they'll bring it up right before the game.
Yeah.
We're playing a whole different way than we were in that Flyers game, though. It's like 2 different seasons, it feels like. The first 2 games and then the rest. Oh, my God.
It really does. That the first 2 games of the season felt like an extension from last year. And I was like, oh, God, if we have to go through this again. And you think about it, like this time last year, we're already starting to go like, so that draft and everything, huh? Who are we gonna sell off at the deadline and blah 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 blah.
Not anymore.
Uh-oh.
Not anymore. We lost that draft lottery chance a couple games ago.
Unless we make a trade, with somebody and we get their first pick, and then they end up tanking, and then we end up getting that pick because we win the lottery so often, which would be pretty cool.
That's true.
I don't know, dude. Like, it's funny because, like, I don't know if you guys feel the same way about it. Scotty's got to step away for a minute. He's got to attend to some business.
All right.
He's doing voice lessons to try to come up with different impersonations. That's really what he's trying to do. He's got like a VHS tape of like old Dana Carvey, so he's trying to learn how to do like different impersonations.
He's coming back with something from learning all that stuff. Anyway.
Anyways, it's been exciting to watch Devils play this year, and it's fun anticipating the games again, and it hasn't been that way in a long time. And I don't know. I'm looking forward to tomorrow night's game.
I'm back.
It was fun to be there last night. It was fun to be there in a good party atmosphere, is what it felt like.
Yeah, right.
It's great.
Now, did you get a chance to go to American Whiskey before the game?
Oh yeah.
So, what were the streets like? Were they still busy,
Filled.
like still crazy? Filled?
Amazing. I mean, it was still somewhat of a warm night, but yeah, the street outside was full, and there's a lot of people out there, a lot of people inside the bar. It was great. It felt like the playoffs. It really felt like the playoffs, which we haven't had that in a long time, a real long time.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm definitely glad that it's back, and I was definitely glad to be able to experience it last night too.
Yeah, I agree.
It's a fun, festive environment.
It is. Mm-hmm. It really is. And, we do have to kind of touch on it a little bit as a group. We haven't had a chance to talk about the Maple Leafs game. And what ensued with fans throwing things on the ice and, everything else. I kind of want to hear, like, what your thoughts about what happened during the game and the reaction from the crowd. Personally, I don't know. That was one of the most frustrating games I've ever seen in my life. And, take away the fact that Bastian's skate, bumping into Murray's skate wasn't even that big of an infraction. I've seen way worse where there was no interference called. The second goal where Tatar was coming around the back of the goal and Murray bumped into Tatar, and then the puck went off of Murray and into the net. It wasn't like it was just like cleanly shot in. It went off Murray first and then into the net. And that was disallowed. At least that one I understood a little bit more. And then the
Mhm.
Hall goal where he kicked it and it went off of, I think, Marner's skate and then into the net. That's where I would have lost my mind too. Now, would I have thrown things on the ice? Probably not. I don't really agree with that part of the whole situation. Not that I'm saying like I disagree where fans like, listen, you're frustrated as a fan, you're frustrated and whatever, things happen. But
What would
don't
25-year-old
throw
drunk beer baron say?
I'd be throwing things on the ice. I'd be throwing things on the ice in a heartbeat. Full beer would not be leaving my hand, but maybe somebody's nachos. I don't know. Younger me, 100%. Climbing the glass like an animal. Like, no. But now, the more mature me, I'm mad too. Don't throw things.
Just hats for the hat tricks.
Just
That's
hats.
all.
Just
That's
hats.
right.
Those are pre-approved. Yeah.
Although
Hats
I
and
have to say,
octopus. Hats and
my
octopus.
buddy I used to go to Devils games with all the time back in the day, our good friend Crimp used to carry an extra hat in his pocket. It was like an old beat up South Park hat. And we went to so many games, and he would bring that hat for the sole purpose. If somebody scored
The
a
hat
hat
trick.
trick, he didn't have to get rid of the hat that he liked. He can get rid of this,
Mhm.
this throwaway hat. So I always thought that was a genius idea because I wouldn't want to
Mhm.
throw this hat. I'd be pumped, but
Well,
I'm
we
like, I'm
learned-
never getting this hat back, and this
We
thing
did
was like
learn
$30.
something,
We learned on Devils After Dark that you can go down to the what is it? I can't even remember, the security room, and that's where they
Something
collect all
like
the
that.
hats.
Yes.
Oh,
Yeah.
And
really?
if you're like Sam Wu writes his name in all of his hats in the brim on the inside, so he knows exactly whose hat it is, and he doesn't lose it. That's what Mrs. Wu
Oh.
does for him. So if Sam Wu threw his hat, he would be able to go to the security and recollect his hat. I never knew that before because
Yeah, that's something we
Maddie
learned last
Lachlan
night.
was when Jack got the natural. There were a lot of those reverse retro hats in there, and I'm thinking those probably cost a pretty penny, and they probably whoever
yeah.
threw it just bought it not too
yeah.
long ago there at the arena.
Yeah.
So you can reclaim your hat. I never knew that.
I did not know that.
No,
I
we
forget-
know it
I-
now. We know
I
it
feel
now.
like it was Pittsburgh, like a long time ago. Way too late, Sam.
Yeah, way too late, Sam. By
I
the
think it
way,
was-
everybody, sorry, I didn't do what you're saying there on the YouTube chat. All right, the end of my coffee had like coffee grinds in it from like my maker, and I drank it, and it was all on my tongue, and I was like,
That's gross.
I'm like, I just need to spit this out of my mouth right now.
Also, forget
it's
that you're
gross.
drinking coffee because it's 6:00 in the evening over by you.
All right, I'll
yeah,
get you
I
off
don't know
camera.
why. I just felt like I don't need to go off camera anymore.
Oh, okay.
I just got up and left because you weren't paying attention.
Oh,
Thanks,
all
Sam
right.
Wu.
By the way, Mrs. Wu said don't get her involved in this conversation.
Well, she writes your name in all the hats to make sure you don't lose it.
She says don't get her involved.
Pittsburgh, I think it was Pittsburgh, used to have a big glass case, and then anytime somebody scored a hat trick, they would just dump the hats into the glass case in the arena, and you could like walk by it. It was like an installation, if you will.
I thought it was the Flyers.
Was it the Flyers? I forget who it
I
was.
think it's the
Well,
Flyers.
it's empty then. At least if it's the Penguins, you got Lemieux and Yager. But if it was
Yeah,
the Flyers,
I'm
then you
pretty
got, like,
sure it was. I'm pretty sure it was the Penguins. Look that up there, Sam, while you're doing whatever you're doing.
well,
Are
they
you-
got,
and by
two
the
or
way-
three
Don't
hats
get
in
me
there.
involved. Don't get me involved.
Are you wearing?
the-
Wait, hold on. Are you wearing a
This ducktail shirt.
Ducktales? Yeah, dude.
Woo!
What gave it away? The big name
I
right
could
on the top.
Well, if you haven't noticed, I wear these, and they're not always reliable.
Well, we know. We know. Ugh.
Actually, I was looking at a new pair today.
Well, fancy man.
No, it's not being fancy. It's being, you know how it is. You can't see. After a while, and the older I'm getting, the faster these run out. And then I start looking at things like this again. People are like, "What are you looking at?" I'm like, I literally can't see. I'm not staring at your stupid face. I can't see what I'm looking at. The maple leaves. Flyers have the hat tricks on display. Damn it! It was the Flyers.
Damn,
I hate when
was
Sam
hoping
is
it would be the
right.
Penguins.
You
Yeah,
can
me
get me
too.
involved
It would be the
again.
Penguins.
Oh, now we can get you involved?
You can get me involved. When I'm right, I come back, you know.
All right, Launchpad, what do you want?
Remember Gyro?
That's like the score predictions. Whenever Sam is like way off, he's like, I don't remember what I did. Whenever he gets it right, he's got a full blown graphic and everything about it, like to make sure.
Yeah. I wear the crown when I'm right.
Where's the crown?
I wear the crown
On the Hutch helmet. Put the Hutch helmet on.
The Hutch
This is
helmet?
hilarious.
It's tough.
The Hutch helmet.
Oh yeah.
This is great. He does the football calls in this. We're gonna start making parlays to see how long the crown stays on his head.
There you go.
I should do this after dark like this at American Whiskey.
You should
Yeah.
You should just walk
Oh,
around
man.
like that on.
We take
Yeah.
well, it kind of hurts his head as well. As you can see, that helmet's getting stretched out a little bit there. So
But you know what's sad is
people.
people that download the. By the way, thank you for listening, everybody that's on YouTube Live, Facebook Live, Twitter Live, Twitch, Periscope, wherever you're listening to our podcast live,
MySpace,
because we
right?
do it live.
MySpace. I hear.
That's right.
I hear.
Tom
we,
came out of
broadcast
retirement,
on-
reopened up MySpace, and
MySpace.
brought it back. Yep.
Yeah.
With all the gifts, and with all those.
All right,
weird
Sam, don't kill
animated
your head
gifts.
over there.
Yeah, your face looks like it's going to explode.
Yeah, take the helmet off. For now.
What's even funnier is we gave enough of a description for the people that are going to be downloading the episode, because that's right, you can download our episodes. So make sure you subscribe to wherever you can download it, on Apple or on Spotify, and you can listen to us on the car ride in. And if you are, Sam is wearing an oddly small helmet on his head.
Do you
And
know
that's
when the
what you
best
just
time to
missed.
listen is?
On your way to work. Or
No.
while you're getting a Gato and chill.
Gato and chill, bro.
Gato and
Gato
chill,
and chill, brah.
Gato and chill. Right after you have Gato and chill,
chill.
listen to the Let's Go Devils podcast to, relax.
Play a little chill, 2K.
Hey, is that Jack Hughes?
What the hell are you talking
Oh,
about,
my-
Matt Lawland?
Oh, Matt Lawland. That's not even his name, Jack.
Lawland.
That's so,
I said
that's so
Lawland.
disrespectful. Lawland, get out of here, Lawland.
Ah.
You square
Lawland.
rube. Get out of here, you narc. We're going to Gato. We got Gato to get to.
Gato and chill. All right.
All right. We're
Just
down
about
to
ready
the,
for some
down to the
final
wire.
thoughts?
Yeah.
Yep.
Gato.
Gonna Gato and chill, bro.
Filled with Gato.
Oh,
Oh man, well, I'm excited about this week. Obviously, big rivalry game going on tomorrow against the Rangers. Always remember, like Lou Lambs would say, always like to win against the Rangers. Wish these teams played more games against each other every year, but it is what it is right now with the scheduling. But I'm excited to play the Rangers because I know that they are a good team, and they do have a quality goaltender over there, and it should be a good test for the Devils going into probably the most extreme hostile environment over there across the river. We know how long this rivalry goes back to. It's been forever. So, we know what kind of atmosphere we're going to be going into, and I think it should be very fun. And I'm hopeful. I think the Devils will win this. I'm going to say 4-2 tomorrow night over the Rangers, just in the fact of, the four lines that the Devils can roll throughout the entire game that are effective. So I'm gonna roll with that, and then we'll bounce back. And then they got a couple days off, Thursday. Then they play Nashville, and then the Flyers on Saturday. But this game sets the tone for the rest of the week.
Yeah,
and it's not going to be an easy one. It's not going to be a pushover. These interdivision games, long-time rivalries, you could be Both these teams are good, but you can have someone who's down in the dumps and beat a really good team because it's just interdivision, and that's what happens. Mm-hmm. Longtime rivals. So if they're sleepwalking in the beginning, which we haven't seen them do, they'll get woken up by the crowd over there at MSG, and hopefully double Gato. I think the Devils are going to be just fine. They're going to come out swinging tomorrow. That's what I see. I see them using their speed. I see them flying all over the ice. They just got to watch taking those penalties. It's something that's come up a lot more recently. They got to stop with taking those penalties. That's the only thing right now I think the Devils really need to work on. Everything else, keep doing what you're doing, kid.
Mm-hmm.
That's all I got. I'll say 4-2 Devils over the Rangers tomorrow.
Oh, okay.
Okay. I'm going to be short. Just beat the Rangers. Rangers suck. Beat the Rangers. That's it. That's it. I'm going to say 3-1. Devils.
All right.
Oh boy. How bad is Jack Hughes' mustache? Dude, he's like 18 years old. The kid can barely, or no, he's 21 now. He can grow that little tiny mustache. It looks like somebody splashed dirt in his face. Beat the Rangers. I echo the sentiment in both of you. I don't want them to beat them tomorrow. I want them to just completely dismantle them and run away with the game early. Make it one of those games where like as a fan, you watch a game and you're like, we're winning so handedly right now. I'm gonna go get a Gato and chill, and just I don't even need to watch the game right now. I'm just gonna go get my Gato, chill out, and have a good time, and chill, brah. I'm gonna maybe put on the chill, get some chill going, get into the franchise mode, and beef up my analytics. But seriously, I just want them to smash the Rangers tomorrow. Go into Nashville, play Nashville, who's a tough team. But go into Nashville and take care of business there. Walk out of this week with 3 wins. Get the streak going again. Just like Will Ferrell said, we're streaking. So let's keep it going, and let's start with a 5-1 drubbing of the Rangers tomorrow. And that's not an empty net goal to get to 5. That's a solid 5. Solid.
Okay.
All right.
Well, my final thought. I think losing Bastion is going to be. I think it's a big loss. I wanted Bastion out of that expansion draft. When he came back, he was scoring on the power play. He brings the beefalytics. He brings the beef, and it may alter the chemistry a little bit. So it should be interesting how the Devils respond to that, because they've been using the same lineup for a while now. Now that an injury has occurred, what will happen with our New Jersey Devils, especially when you're going to a hostile environment? Doesn't matter what the record is. You're going to Madison Square Garden, rivalry game. Will they step up to the plate? Is it going to be next man up, or are they going to crumble? So my prediction is going to be a 9-0 victory over the New York Rangers tomorrow because the Devils are mentally tough.
Okay.
Yeah.
I like it.
Fair
enough.
Yeah. Bold predictions here. But I'll forget tomorrow on Game Day Live, just like yesterday.
Mm-hmm. Oh, yeah.
I guess it's time to go, right?
Yeah.
I believe so.
Okay. I'll hit the music. Well, guys, thank you very much. I want to thank all those watching, listening in. And, Game Day Live and Devils After Dark tomorrow after the game. Giving you all the coverage you can handle. Dropping the podcast at midnight. And we're shooting also for a record month here on the Let's Go Devils podcast. Thank you to everybody. Also want a big shout out to Tori, Kayla, and Brendan, when Shorts Guy left, they came. This is the family, the couple that actually came from Virginia Beach to come visit the podcast. Well, this time around, they brought the entire family. And I sent
Nice.
pictures to you guys, and they had a lot of fun. They had a lot of fun being guinea pigs on the set.
Drank a lot of Gato.
Yeah.
A lot of Gato.
Yeah.
A lot of Gato.
So that's all, folks. Till next time, let's go Devils.